he's working on a system that will make it so that the Avengers really don't have to do what they've been doing all along, which purportedly should be the Endgame.
When I carried a nuke through a wormhole?
No, it's never come up.
Save
No,
New York?
Never heard that.
Recall that? A hostile alien army came charging through a hole in space. We're standing 300 feet below it. We're the Avengers. We can bust arms dealers all the live long day, but that up there, that's the Endgame. How are you guys planning on beating that?
Together.
We'll lose.
And we'll do that together too.
Why would you do that?
We're in the Endgame now.
What is good YouTube, Warstu here with a video on the Avengers 4. Now at the end of the video I'm going to be announcing the winner for the Hasbro Infinity Gauntlet. Don't worry if you haven't entered or if you haven't won, there will be other competitions as we do them quite often. So let's get into this video. So during the press conference for Age of Ultron, Robert Downey Jr. tells us how they will defeat Thanos and any threat that comes to Earth. He says in the clip I played before the video started before I started talking, he's working on a system that will make it so the Avengers really don't have to do what they've been doing all along, which reportedly should be the Endgame. So remember, Endgame is the title and it wasn't Annihilation. Yeah, I know, I keep saying that because it's not. Annihilation made absolutely no sense. So Kevin Feige revealed this recently at the Golden Globe. It would have been the video before this video. Kevin Feige said this: Avengers Endgame title was chosen at the beginning of the development on this film. So Kevin's known about the title for such a long time. There is a connection to everything. Hence, whilst in this movie, Tony Stark said the following in Age of Ultron: we're the Avengers, we can bust arm dealers all day long, but that up there, that's the Endgame. How are you guys planning on beating that? So is this a cheeky wink that Ultron is really the key to taking out the Mad Titan Thanos? Ultron was essentially created for the purpose to exterminate alien threats to Earth. So could the key to taking out Thanos and the key to setting up the next villain be resurrecting Thanos? So time travel could bring Ultron back. You know, if you watch the Flash TV show, the Flash can run back in time and kind of get anyone that's dead and kind of bring them back and change the past, but I don't really think that's how they're going to do that. I mean, really, no. Ultron is the smartest villain the Avengers have ever been up against. Why? Because he's essentially pure artificial intelligence. He's like a supercomputer. So before Ultron was taken away, he updated his consciousness somewhere. He put it somewhere so he could totally return, guys, right? Ultron would have programmed a backup program or fail safe, if you like, in case of something like this. Most likely stored it somewhere online so the evil genius could return one day safely, could just reboot himself and wipe out Thanos or the Earth, not really sure, but it's definitely an option. Like I said, Ultron could have been living inside Vision, I've said this before, without Vision even knowing about it. In Infinity War, when Thanos did a decimation that we called the Thing Snap, but we now know it's a decimation, he could have kick-started or rebooted Ultron after being dormant for so long. So is his consciousness dormant inside? So when they try to fix Vision, they somehow wake up Ultron consciousness. And also, Ultron's consciousness could be inside the Mind Stone. If the net of neutron that was in the Mind Stone was able to configure in such a way, it could realistically create artificial intelligence. So there's a bunch of ideas of how Ultron is going to return. He is essentially a super smart computer. Just before he died, he could have entered the Mind Stone in order to stay alive overall, but didn't know he would lose his consciousness. In Age of Ultron, Vision doesn't want to kill Ultron, did he? You could even say Vision could turn into part Vision, part Ultron, kind of. I mean, I know it's stretching, but there is multiple of evidence. So, In Spider-Man Homecoming, Peter is locked up in the damage control room, pulls Ultron randomly, and his eyes are red, just like the army of Ultron in Age of Ultron. So this is an Easter egg, and Marvel have said before that past villains could return, with Red Skull returning during Avengers Infinity War. The most likely case is Tony Stark will recreate Ultron, if I'm honest. Ultron's returned in the comic books, hasn't he? Yes, he has. So, and also the fact that the Russo brothers said that Thanos is retired. He's done, he's dusted. No, I don't think Thanos is done. He's not retired. But let's just go with that, okay? Ultron is one of the most likely characters to return. We know that Crossbones is also apparently returning, maybe. So, the minute Thanos learns the Avengers are threatening to undo the finger snap, he'll come out again from wherever he's hiding with all the mighty 6 Infinity Stones. This means the Avengers are going to seriously be in some trouble, and we need something to slow down Thanos. So we know the Ultra Mark II could be the solution, an artificial intelligence running a fleet of androids. Tony Stark stood before a series of Iron Man armors. The idea didn't fit with Avengers Infinity War at all, so the concept art was never released until recently. But what happens if this concept art was really for Avengers 4? It's possible, guys. They filmed it back to back to back. So was this for Avengers Endgame? Possibly. This is only speculation, but everyone knows that Robert Downey Jr. is most likely, it's his last movie. I'm pretty sure this is his last movie. Ever since Iron Man 3, he's just been doing cameo roles or team-up movies. He's not really done his own independent movies. So it's a redemption arc for him. So in retrospective, the creation of Ultron was Stark's greatest mistake, but also his greatest invention in ways. It led to the destruction of Sokovia, and as a result, the United Nations passed the Sokovia Accords. The Avengers dissembled, they broke, they smashed, meaning they were divided when Thanos came to Earth. So essentially, this is all Tony Stark's fault. He caused the destruction of the planet, because if Captain America and Tony Stark were friends, this would never have happened. It seriously wouldn't. So that's why we're going to have the bromance scene in Avengers 4 when they come together and become best friends again. It's going to happen. Maybe not in this way, but it will. Ironically, Ultron, designed to be the solution for the threat of anything, led to the weakening of Earth's defences. It would be very appropriate for the scales to be turned upside down, with Stark successfully using the new Ultron to save Earth, to keep Thanos at bay. The Avengers to put the universe right, and for all the finger snap decimation characters to return. If in Endgame Tony does rebuild Ultron in order to save the world, it could be a parallel to the conclusion of the Iron Man arc. No, I don't think Iron Man's going to die, but I think he's going to retire, so in a sense he will die anyway. So guys, let me know in the comment box section down below. I'm going to be announcing the Hasbro Infinity Gauntlet winner in just a second, but before we get to that, let me know, what villain would you like to return in Avengers 4 Endgame or appear in Avengers Endgame? Now there's literally been everything, everyone under the sun has said that Galactus is coming due to the Fox deal. We've also got Silver Surfer. We've got so many characters coming. The Living Tribunal, the Beyonder. The list goes on and on of what character's going to appear. Wolverine's going to appear. No, Wolverine's not going to appear, guys. No, that was just a Google mistake. So the winner is JMW Universe. All you got to do is email me, warstubusiness@gmail.com. The link is always in the description to my email. So all you got to do is email me, then let me know that you're the winner, then comment on probably this video so I know it's actually you who's emailed me to make sure it's verified. And guys, if you do want to enter another giveaway, which will be for a Blu-ray, I'll announce that tomorrow, for either the Deadpool Super Duper 2 or Venom if it's out in your country, or Infinity War, but that's on Netflix now, so I'm not really sure if anyone wants that, or Ant-Man and the Wasp. All you got to do is drop down below any comment to do with the MCU. Who is your favorite villain, or who is your favorite superhero? So guys, let me know. Did Tony Stark reveal how they were going to defeat the Avengers back in Age of Ultron? Everything is going full circle, or is it going Annihilation? No, because Annihilation has nothing to do with anything, and I don't think Analysis is going to be in this movie either, because the title isn't Annihilation, so it makes absolutely no sense for that villain to come, and that he's more to do with a negative zone. But as you did realize on a thumbnail that I made the other week, Boss Logic it's obviously one of the best artists alongside Ultra Raw. Boss Logic did make a pretty cool artwork for it. I really love it when all these Instagram artists, these digital graphic artists, make some pretty cool artwork, which I use in my videos. It's pretty cool. Just let me know, guys, which character would you like to appear? Who do you want to be the Avengers 5 villain? Because it's coming fast and thick. Avengers 4 will be over, and then it'd be like, what are we going to talk about? Well, I've got lots to talk about, but Avengers stuff-wise, unless there's a massive post-credit scene in Avengers 4, there's going to be a lot of informative videos about who could potentially be coming in the future, because Avengers 4 is coming thick and fast, and it's going to be here before we know it. We have Captain Marvel coming very soon in March. In fact, even tonight, I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning UK time, we're having the extended footage, which realistically I don't think will amount to much. But if it does, guys, I will post a video for you tomorrow morning, USA time. Looking forward to that if it is some new footage. But Marvel are being very, very mysterious about who is playing Young Rogue, who is Marvel, who is Annette Bening playing. Some very big mysteries around the Captain Marvel movie, and I can see why. So guys, make sure to please like, subscribe and share. That would be awesome. JMW Universe, make sure to email me if you do want the Infinity Gauntlet. It is yours, and I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch ya later.